I need all the wins.
Well, hello, welcome, and this is Get to Know the Sevens in the Sun. In this episode, it's the last one. So in the last one, I have two special guests, former great players or legends, as David Higgins explained to us. Not only because of what they did inside of the pitch, but outside of it. At Mr. Lee Dickson and Mr. Junior Paramore. For the old guys, or so like me, 34 years to 70 years old, that gap, people saw you two play worldwide and in the Premiership and World Cups and so much more. And now you are part of the legends. Today I'm going to speak to you both. I'll start with Mr. Junior Paramore, and to explain what is the 100th World Legends. David Higgins already gave us an insight, inputs, how it started and what you're doing. And now I'm going to speak directly to players that are involved with it and doing amazing job and projects. Mr. Jun Paramore, I saw yesterday a video about what you did with some of the guys in Laos, which was big, so that you got a bit emotional with it, because it's special. It's completely different to go to a place that no one remembers that has rugby and go there and see some people passing well the ball and getting involved with it. So what is the 100 World Legends for the former players that play worldwide?
To me, the 100 World Legends, it's all all been set up for all the all the former international players like Lee just joined in. It's just give us a chance just to give something back to people that needed our help. Yeah, so like you mentioned the thing about Lau, when I had a chance to go with Frank Bunce and some of the All Blacks players, it's just an open eyes for me, just to all the kids that wanted to play rugby, and the other thing too that we went to Bangkok too, and we did win, and to donate some money for the medical center for all the kids that got HIV. You know, it's so the 100 World Legends for me, it's just something just to give back to people that needed a help, and then also it's just it's just to meet up with all the boys that you used to play against and you with, like international, like for Premiership, like with Lee, and have a bit of fun, I guess.
Yeah, you're saying a bit of fun, get involved. It's some people watch this type of projects and don't understand how big of impact is. Can you explain to us how impactful it is for you to go to these communities and share your experience and try to talk to them and not only play with them, but try to be part of their lives for like 1 or 2 days? Can you explain to us what it means?
Yeah, no, to me, with some of these kids that they never seen or meet international players like Cristiano Ronaldo and all the superstars, I think just go out there and play on the rugby field with them, and then show them how does the rugby go, and and advise them that as long as you enjoy it, that is a good. That's my passion anyway. It's just to enjoy the rugby and also pass something on to all the kids that they never seen an international rugby player before.
Do you remember your first time with the Legends, when all started with you and them?
Yeah, I remember when Mr. Higgins just called me when we first went to Dubai, and this is a long time ago, and that friendship just stayed on, and then he's starting to set up this organizations about the 100 religions, and then it's just bringing all these former awesome international players that we still think that we still can play, but we got to realize that our body can't take it anymore anyway. So so that's how it's all started with David Higgins.
Okay, so Mr. Lee Dickson, I know you almost doing training inside the house to speak with us. This is going to be your first time with the Legends in Algarve. How did it come to be part of the Legends, and why are you with them to do working on these different projects, to helping others, show solidarity, and so on?
So yeah, I sort of finished a couple of years ago playing. And was contacted about the World Legends through a number of former players who said you need to come on board with something like this, things that they're doing in the community in different countries, and spreading the values of rugby throughout all parts of different countries, of different types of people. Unfortunately, I've not been able to do one for the last 2 years for obviously COVID, and also I work at a school over here, so it's quite hard to get off school time, but this is falling on like a half-term sort of weekend, so I jumped at the chance to head across and see Junior and people like that again, who I've not seen for a very, very long time, and hopefully play a little bit of rugby, see if I can still run around.
David Higgins explained to us that you going to Algarve, all of you, it's more than just playing around, because he explained to me that even if you win in the final, you won't get awarded the cup. You're going to give it to the second place team. That's how it is for the Legends. So unfortunately, you can. But it's more than playing rugby. I think you're going to be with some orphan institutions. What do you expect from it? What do you want to do with the kids?
I'm really, really looking forward to it. And this is sort of, when you play rugby and you're in playing rugby, and you sort of want to use your sort of stature and your name and the World Legends to go into these environments that we're going to go into and spread the core values of rugby, as Junior talked about, the enjoyment, and no matter what background you come from and wherever you come from, you can play rugby. And we want to go and have some fun with the kids and enjoy ourselves, and hopefully donate a few things. And as David said, the rugby's, going and playing is just a bit of fun and having a laugh and going, but the important stuff is getting into these places in the different countries you go to and sort of spreading the world of rugby.
The world of rugby. You think the world of rugby should be more like this? So involvement with communities, go to institutions, talk with people that normally aren't on the stands or not so used to the rugby world. You think this is one of the good ways for the future?
Yeah, I think to be fair, a lot of rugby clubs and a lot of rugby people do it anyway. A lot of people, even through when I was playing at Northampton Saints, and I imagine Junior does it as well. We would donate stuff and get out into the community, and friends of ours who played rugby, sometimes they'd go over to Kenya in their holiday time and teach rugby over there, and they'd use their actual time away from rugby to go and explore different things in different countries and spread the world. So it's definitely going on, even in the Premiership environment now. This is just an opportunity for a few of the older generation who now have finished, that have a little bit more time, during the week and not on weekends and stuff, to go out there and go to these different places. I saw, the ones I couldn't do up in Melrose, all the stuff going over to the Ukraine, the work that they've been doing with the Ukraine has just been absolutely phenomenal. And I'm hoping that we can carry on doing that. And, I can sort of help in any way possible, as, Junior does, and he's been doing for many years. And, it's the 100 World Legends is great. And it's also great to catch up with a load of different people that from different countries. I think there's 7 or 8 nationalities playing over in Portugal this weekend, so it's going to be great, with the people I don't know, and it'll be nice to have a beer and get to know different people from different backgrounds.
Tell me something, from the guys that going to Algarve, do you know well some of any of them, to the point that you want to tackle your own teammate, or you just want
No, I know a few of them quite well. I imagine it'd be the other way around. They'd probably want to fill me in. I wasn't the quietest when I played, so hopefully people have forgotten about me when I used to play. But no, there's some really good boys, and it's going to be really nice catching up with a lot of old friends and meeting some new friends as well along the way.
Yeah, just to me, I'm looking forward to play with Lee anyway. So Never played with him. I only play with his younger brother, older brother. He's the referee.
Older
now,
brother,
so.
older brother.
Older brother. Oh, sorry, mate.
Yeah, interesting. You both played for the same club in different times, Bedford Blues, if I'm not
Yeah.
wrong. So it's one of a small detail. Junior Paramore, David told us about the Mercy Center and what you did for it. How did it change the perspective or the way that some players saw life outside of? I know most rugby players are different from football players because you have a normal life, so you go more outside. But did it change perspective? It changed something for you and for the other guys who've been helping the project since the beginning?
Oh, 100%. A lot of the boys that we went to the medical center, we all like took photos and played games with all those kids, you know, and all the boys come afterwards that some of us were talking after that some of the kids, we don't know how long they're going to live in this beautiful world we're living in, you know, and then it put us in perspective that life is too short. We need to enjoy life. And that's why, to me, with the 100 World Legends, it's all about giving something back to those kids, like all around the world, so they can enjoy life and, you know, just to help them. Maybe something that's small, but little things make a massive difference. I think that's to me, after when we came back from Bangkok, it's just an eye open for me and all the boys when we're through the Dragons.
In all the moments you shared in the Legends, was there any a gesture, something that still, when you go to sleep at night or when you wake up or in the middle of the day, you remember still with fondness, or that made such a deep impact on you that you remember from it? A small gesture, something somebody said to you, anything?
For me, it was what you call it, an eye open for me to be at the medical center and just listen to the father. The Irish father was there, and he mentioned some of the kids that they don't have long to live in this world. So when I leave that building, to me, that is very, very, very sad. That all those kids are not going to be enjoy life anyway because they got HIV.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to make them to be so happy.
Well, that's and I'm sure that you made him happy, because people from the Pacific Islands always have a big smile and do the best jokes. I play with some of them; it's always the best jokes, and they just can't stop laughing. When they start laughing, it's impossible to stop. Now looking forward to Algarve, a bit of the playing. When you play in other tournaments in Dubai, in Bangkok, and such, when you were inside the pitch, how was the experience to be in the Legend team, and if any guys from the other side try to tackle you with a bit harder, so he can say, "Well, I tackled Junior Paramore today."
Well, for me, like Lee was saying, anyway, it's just when we come together as a Legends, we all brothers. We all there just to do some fundraising and, you know, just to help people out that needed help. You know, rugby, it's always fun anyway, and and the other thing too, I don't have to do too much. I'll leave it to Lee because he's a lot younger than me.
Lee, this is going to be the start of your story with the Legends, as we already told. After in Algarve, it's your first time in Algarve.
Yeah, first time I've done sevens in Portugal. Yeah.
Okay, so it's going to be fun.
It's going to be hot.
I'm not going to lie to you. It's going to be hot, but the beach is right next to it. So after it, you can go and have a quick bath. The water normally is cold, so it's hot and cold. I don't
Good.
know how you want to mix it up, but you're gonna mix it up. After Algarve, you were going to stay put in the Legend and help in other projects. Is what you want to do after it?
Yeah, 100%. I think, as I said before, just hearing the stories of other people who have played in different events. I'm good friends with Tom Vandel, who's come in, and he definitely was like, if you can get on board and come to a couple of events, it's definitely the way forward of how they sort of bring rugby and the community together. So if it fits into my school schedule, I will be going to as many places as possible. But sadly, sometimes my school commitments come first. But anytime I have a free opportunity to go over, I know a couple of weeks ago we were looking to go actually over towards the Ukraine, but that didn't happen in the end. But I'm definitely keen to stay on board and try and get as much. And quite like to go to Bangkok and Dubai and places like that. But fingers crossed it all goes well and we raise some good money and we do some good things out there.
Okay, just one question before I go to Mr. Paramore, so we can wrap this all this up. How did they sell Algarve to you and Algarve Sevens? Oh.
He didn't really have to sell it, if I'm honest. I had been speaking to him probably over the past year or so of the different projects they've been doing, and I'd probably said no to 6 of them so far, just purely because I couldn't go, and I was really desperate to go on one. So this popped up and it worked, and bit of sun, seeing some friends, and having a few beers, catching up with people, and doing some good stuff in the community. It sits really well with me, and I'm really looking forward to having a good couple of days out there.
Okay, Mr. Paramore, what do you expect from the Algarve Sevens in the 11th and 12th of June?
I'm expecting some sunshine and nice weather. No, to me, I'm looking forward to because I haven't been to Portugal for a long time, and just got invited to go to Algarve, and hopefully we'll do probably some coaching clinic on the side of the pitch, just to let the Portuguese people what is rugby is all about. It's all about enjoyment and having fun.
Having fun, yeah, that's a good word.
Yep.
Okay, goodbye message for both of you. We can start with Mr. Dickson, as he's going to be the debutant, so you go first. Last message for the fans who are seeing the show at home tomorrow.
I think are they going to be over there? Are they in Portugal?
We hope they get to Vila.
Just get yourself down. It's going to be a great event. There's not just the Legends going on. I think there's some other really important tournaments over there at the same time. There's going to be some great rugby players on show. And as Junior said, if you've got any kids or girls, boys that want to come down, I'm sure all of us lot will give up our time to take them for some little clinics and do some little sessions on the sideline in between our games. So please come down and support, and hopefully raise some good money for really good charities.
Okay, Mr. Paramore, you get the last words here.
Well, just for me, to everybody, that we ask you if you can come down and enjoy some awesome rugby and some massive tackles, and then enjoy the sunshine, and then hopefully raise a lot of money for all the Ukraine people, and to help them out, and some people in Portugal that need help from the 100 religions. I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, thank you for both of you coming. People, go to Vila Santo because it's one of the last time. It's a good time. I'm going to say last time, but we never know. It's going to be a good time to see some of the greatest players that blessed the game. Paramore played in England. Dickson played in England and for England. So go there in the 12th and 11th and 12th of June. The stands are open. You can bring your kids if you have kids, so they can do some clinics and have fun with these legends. This was the Get to Know the Sevens in the Sun. Hope to see you in Vila, António in 1 week time. So thank you and goodbye to you two and to everyone who listens at home. Thank you.
Cheers all. Thank you.
Bye.
I need all the wins. Yeah.